This episode is brought to you by Old Navy.
Shop Old Navy activewear for the fam in-store and online at oldnavy.com.
What am I doing? Who do I want to be?
So much is going on in my life and I don't want to think about it anymore.
I feel like that was the most difficult.
Do you have anything that's like really kept you sane?
I was never going to be that girl anyway.
To tell her Laura with Dale.
I think Bachelorette is the hardest show. Like, it has gotten out of control.
That's how it should be.
Such a weird way to date.
I'm ready for this.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke.
And Danielle, back at it again.
We're back and we are with Hannah Brown today. It's a very exciting episode.
Yes.
So that's going to come up in like a few minutes, but we just wanted to do a little gals solo first to catch you guys up.
Yeah, we know you guys like to hear from the gals and, you know, a little update, a little ketchup and mustard. Like, we're not going to leave you dry.
Leave you hanging.
We can't leave you hanging. We just have too much to say all the time.
Too much to say, but it is a great episode with Hannah Brown. I feel like we get into like mental health and like anxiety and like what we do
and Bachelor in Paradise, and we told her our lore, and like it was just so cool to like meet her in person. That was,
it was
crazy cool.
She's gorgeous.
She's
offensive.
Literally stunning. Can't believe that's all her real hair, no extensions.
I know, it's
like
so
it was like having royalty walk into the room.
No, it was.
So,
she has an aura. Yeah,
she has an aura, and it was so fun, like doing a little Georgia Bama rivalry.
Yeah. So that'll come up. But first, we wanted to do just chat. Gals.
What are you loving right now, bro?
What am I loving right now? I'm so addicted to Love Island. Like it's actually, I'm so addicted that then I had to start Love Island UK like simultaneously.
So you could have more.
I'm committed. Like the episodes, 6 episodes a week.
That's literally crazy, but it's so fun. You have something to look forward to every day. And
I really like the cast. It took me a second to like get to know their personalities. Like people were like, "Oh, who's your favorite?" I'm like, I can't say. Like it's kind of too early to say. And I still I need to wait to like formulate my opinions because I don't want to say anything yet. But like because there's. And I also don't want to do spoilers. Also, this is like maybe a little delayed. Like I say someone and they're like they've been off for 2 weeks or like whatever.
I see.
Because it moves really quickly.
That's cool that Paige DeSorbo she hosted a challenge.
Yeah,
is that what she did?
Yeah, she showed up. She hosted a challenge.
That's cool.
Yeah, so cool. And Ariana Madix is the host. Who
my twin.
She was.
No, I'm kidding.
Yes,
I'm kidding. But I've been getting.
She literally is though.
I've been getting so many messages now that it's airing. It's like, have you heard that? She's cool.
You know that one time when I was with Clara that like she showed me the picture of you at the AMAs and I was like, oh, Ariana Madix looks great. And like I was like driving and she showed me out of the corner of my eye and I was like, holy fuck, that's Danielle. Like,
oh my God, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I feel like when you like, cause she is always a glam.
She's when I glam and do that like hair she does, it's very similar. I agree.
Very much so.
I see
she always is glam. Like I feel like she's always on Love Island. She's always full glam.
She's full glam. Yeah. She's full glam. No, that's so fun. So is it night or is it just like at midnight?
At like 9 o'clock on Peacock. And well, I guess it's 5 episodes a week, and then there's like the sun, like after sun show or whatever is like one of them, which I don't watch that one because it's like a talk show about. I'm like I already watched
like rehashing everything. Yeah.
And it's so messy. It's so great. I mean, these people, they are literally like bodies carved from it's just watching hot people be hot. Like really, totally. It really is. And they're like,
I go to text. Or I guess they're not British. But.
Yeah, the British and then the British people too. And like, oh my God, it's so good. It's so messy. Like the people really, they'll be like, oh, we're committed. Like we're not seeing anyone else. But then they like do the challenges, like make out with everybody. I'm like, this is crazy.
Like, you liar. Yeah. What's that thing they go to? The room that like they're offered to go to? Temptation? No, that's like show. When there's I know what you're talking about. Casa
Amor.
Well,
they have to go, but I guess it's like I'm pretty sure.
But you can choose. You have to go
if you want to meet someone there or like.
Right. Yeah. I remember the Kaler of it all because I watched it last summer. Yes. Kaler and Aaron, was that his name? I think. I don't know, but craziness. That's so fun. I'm too late. I can't.
I know it's too late.
I was watching Ginny and Georgia.
So tell me about Ginny and Georgia.
Have you never watched it?
No.
It's crazy. Like I thought I was the only one that thinks this, but then I saw it on TikTok like season 3 is literally the best, which is so exciting. Like every season has gotten better.
What is the plot? Like
it's about like this family that moves to this city or small town in like New England, I think, and like starting fresh as a single mom with her 2 kids, and they've kind of moved from place to place. She's had a couple different husbands, and you know, she's killed some, but like she's a good, like she loves her kids. It's always for her kids, and like just making sure they're all, and it's just like how things unravel, and like, you know, she ends up dating the mayor. Like it's just all kinds of fun stuff. Wow. It's so good, and I'm done now, so it's sad.
Yeah, that was. You feel depleted when you that's why it's nice to have something to look forward to every night. Like I feel that's like it's like a sense of comfort. Like I'm like, you know,
it's crazy. And isn't Love Island pretty current? Like
they filmed it like probably 2 to 3 days ago. Like the episodes that are airing now. Yeah, it's very much so.
Are you seeing these things that people think maybe Brianna Chicken Fry was on Love Island? Because she like posted a TikTok and she said she was taking a social media break for a week, and then the TikTok like the curtains behind her line up with like curtains that the other people are filming in front of.
So she might be like coming up soon. Then
maybe,
saying, like,
but then other people are suspecting it's like a Barstool.
I did see that there was a Barstool show in production, like some sort of reality.
Okay,
Barstool
so maybe
show.
it's that. Maybe that got debunked now, but
I'm waiting for like a big social media person to come on. Apparently, all these people have like a presence. One of them is Keaton's friend. Her name's Sierra. Yes, girl.
Sierra?
Uh-huh. Do you remember? Like, people were commenting. They're like, I remember her from Keaton's ASU vlogs. Like,
I'm sure if I saw her.
Yes,
then.
and she does look really familiar. So I was like, damn, I don't think I've ever met her. But, like, I think that she's, like, one of Keaton's really good friends.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And then I saw that Xandra got asked to be on.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see this? She posted, she was like, guys, I don't want to sound like I was supposed to be in the video, but, like, I got asked to be on this season of Love Island.
Why the fuck didn't she? That would have been genius.
She actually said no because of scheduling. Like, I think,
cancel the shows. The shows can be moved.
Yeah, it was, like, shows. And
I feel like she's legitimately perfect. Like, that is perfect casting. She should do it. I feel like she is, you know, so hot, so recognizable. It would give her a great platform to show her personality.
I know.
And her music.
I know you ride for her.
Oh
I do too. I love her.
I want to be her business manager. I like.
Yeah, you'll have to go back. She posted a TikTok. She was just like laying down and she was just talking about like, I guess I'll say now, like I was asked to be on. I know. Crazy.
Wow, I wonder who else. I wonder if there's any other like social media figures that will like pop up on.
No, I know.
You know, you'd have to be a certain type of person though, because like some of it I'm like, you know, okay, like I could do it. You know, like the whatever, some of the gossiping and the reality of it all, but then like the challenges where it's like you have to go down the line and make out with every single person. I'm like, I could never.
I could never.
Like the thought of watching myself kissing back on TV makes me want to like.
We don't even like to take kissing photos.
No.
So imagine having to do the act
and like have it be in slow-mo.
Oh my God, literally in slow-mo, those challenges, kiss down the line. No, also imagine being the type of person that gets DM'd to go on the show. Like, we always meet people like, yes, I got a message about being on. I'm like, I've literally never gotten
a message. Yeah,
like,
never.
Hey, you'd
never,
be great.
Yeah, never used to get hit on in my DM.
No, never.
Yeah, no.
None of that. Just, you know, we're more of a girl's girl, I guess.
Link your outfit, please.
Yeah, it's more of that rather than like, hey, you'd be great for my show, Temptation Island.
Yeah, no.
No, not that. But
it's so fun to watch those people be so
fun
hot.
to watch.
Yeah, no, because then I think about it, I'm like, wow, there's hot people everywhere. Like these people, they come from like random places, and like, you know, they're some of them are like this is their big break, you know. So.
It's very exciting for them. They have to really ride it out.
Yeah.
No, it's a fun show, and I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for everyone. I love seeing like some of the things online. Like I'm adjacent to it.
Yeah. I like the clips too.
Yeah, the clips are fun. I love the challenges.
The sounds. Did you see the one like I'm a mommy?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen that one yet. I'm a mommy.
Because she tells the one girl Huda she has a kid.
Oh, I'm hearing a lot about Huda.
Yeah, and she's a kid, and she was like, I'm gonna like start to tell people, and like she tells this guy like they're like 24, you know, like not that you can't be a mom at 24, but like they're also on Love Island, like you know, so
the guys aren't there.
It's typically unconventional to go on with a child, like
right.
You don't bring your child with you. Obviously.
Yeah.
It's like she's in the back, like,
and she's here right now. Bring her out.
No, but they're like making, you know, it's a very like sex forward show, so I think
forward.
Sex
onion forward salsa.
But she tells this guy Nick, who I love him, he has such a good personality, and she's like, I want to tell you something, like I'm a mommy, and he's like, mommy, and she's like, yeah, I'm a mommy, and he goes, mamacita, and then because he thought she meant mommy, M-A-M-I, like
like I'm a mommy, like,
and she's like, no, I'm a mommy. Would you ever describe yourself as a mom? Like,
I'm a mom. I'm a mom of one.
Yeah, like I'm a mother. Like I'm a bitch. I'm a mother.
I'm a
yeah,
mother.
like and people were like, I understand why he would be confused, because why the fuck would you say it like that?
Bro, that's so funny. I need to go look it up
I'm a mom.
now.
It's a sound. Like people are
I'm
using.
a mommy.
Yeah.
You should do that with your Labooboo. How's your Labooboo? I see she's moved to a new bag today.
I'm moving her back to back because I see people with
It
their
brings joy.
Laboobos. I saw Alex Earl has her Labooboo, so I said, okay.
She does. She had her Labooboo on her Mew Mew and her base. I saw it. It was very cute.
It does feel a little ridiculous to have it on a small bag because it's like
So
the
big.
size of
Yeah.
the small bag. I feel like it looks better on like a tote, honestly.
I'm starting to see the videos of people dressing them in like Chanel.
So you did see this? 'Cause
I saw it after you said it to me on Friday. I saw it yesterday.
I was like, I don't know if I can get behind the dressing it, but
I don't think you need to dress it. I think you can.
my
keep her
Labooboo's
naked,
outfit of
yeah.
the day.
My outfit and then my Labooboo's outfit.
I could barely dress myself, so that would require too much.
Laboo Brooke. I can't stop saying that. I got a lot of likes on my
You did. You
TikTok.
did.
I was really
Yeah,
proud.
yeah.
Not that it was an original thought.
No.
But.
What's your favorite? What are you loving?
My favorite's kind of niche. It's a little
Niche.
throwback to. Well, it's not really.
So
but
different. Like it's like not really well known.
Yeah. Well, I say that because it's more of like a rec kind of.
Okay.
Did you know on Spotify? It's always about Spotify. When you make a playlist, you can now like design your cover on Spotify.
No.
It's awesome. So when you go to make a playlist, then you can click, like change the photo.
Yeah.
And in the past, I've like made it on Canva and then, but usually I don't make a photo. I just let it be whatever. But now you can upload a photo and then they have like a template where you can, how like Spotify created playlists have that same font, it's like a specific look. You can make it on Spotify. So you upload your photo. Like
Wow.
I have like a summer country playlist. So I uploaded a photo of like a sunset and then I use their font summer country and you can move it around. So now I want to like on a boring day, like make
all of your covers. Yeah.
Yeah, because then it looks
online.
really professional. Like it's exciting when your playlist like kind of goes not viral, but like when
Yeah, it pops off, yeah.
And when it pops off, and like I think this really helps. But so it's kind of a favorite in a way that I've just been really enjoying, like playing around with playlist covers.
Wow, I love that for you.
Yeah, it's a fun little random thing that because I know some of you girlies out there like to customize your calendars, whatever it is. Like it's a really fun thing to do, and it made me happy when I discovered it. So
Love it.
I decided to use this as my platform to tell it.
You-
But I did get a really funny text from Peaceful Michelle.
I got a text.
I got a text from my mother, from my mommy. And it is like if we were still doing live shows, like this would be in the live show. Totally out of the blue, we hadn't been talking. Hey cutie, I need a good clear picture of you by yourself without your sunnies. I'm having you and Freddie's vibrational frequency done and it just shows what areas you have a high vibe in. I did it a couple years ago myself, so just let me know when you have it.
Okay, so and they do it based on just the photo. They do the high vibe reading.
Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, like I want to know what my high vibe is, because it's giving like aura reading. I'm having your vibrational frequency done, and it shows what areas you have a high vibe in.
Wow. What
to
could
ask
the
her.
areas be? I'm curious. Like, is it like social or work or like that type of area or like?
She gave an example. Her highest frequency. Sorry, words today. Her highest frequency is personal growth, and then her boyfriend's is creativity.
Chief creative. Okay.
Chief of creative. So I need to ask
Okay.
her what my
Wow. What your results were.
yeah. So what's the result? What's my
That's a
high-
crazy text to receive, but it's just another day in the life of Danielle. Like,
Isn't that
I gotta be
hysterical?
honest. No.
It was so rogue. Hey, cutie,
mean-
I need a good clear picture of you by yourself without your sunnies. She said that because
How did you send her one? Can I see what the clear picture was?
Yeah, I could
Was it
find
like a selfie?
Well, I sent her one and she's like, no, like,
No, not good enough.
yeah, I think she wanted me to be. I think this is the one we landed on, like a glam pic from.
I don't think that you could read your vibe from that picture.
I don't have a lot. I take photos in sunglasses.
No, I
all
would
the
like
time.
hand my phone to like you right now and be like, take my picture like right now. Like, it would be more so like in the moment
I could
raw.
have just taken a selfie. That's so dumb. I was like,
Wait, I don't know if you can read your vibe.
you don't think you can get my vibe from this photo? We'll put it in the newsletter.
No, I don't.
It's a photo. I don't have sunglasses
I mean, you look
on.
amazing. Let me be clear. You look fantastic.
You can't tell my vibes here? Or is it a specific vibe?
It's just like, that's like, your vibe sometimes. Like, it's.
Whereas I probably should have sent a photo like this, like what my mom sent. It's just like my mom
Let me
in the
see what-
car.
Yes.
Like maybe I should have done more. This vibe of my mom just Yeah, no. So
No, I don't know. I'm not the vibe reader.
No, you're 100% right.
So I'm curious if it comes back. Like, I feel like your vibe is they're gonna be like confidence.
Yeah, it's like I'm in a sparkly dress,
Yeah.
full beat. Like, you're so right. No, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's been like 2 weeks, and
they were like, this is no good. We can't read the vibe.
Yeah, where are my vibes? I want to know. So I'll update.
So they're a vibe expert. I mean, I would like to get my vibes right, honestly.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I should be like, Brooke, while you're at it, can you submit a photo?
Can I submit a photo? I'll give her a raw selfie. I don't even give a fuck. Hair slicked back. Like, whatever.
Right
They'll
now,
be like, this is... And this is my friend, no glam.
No glam. You've done psychics, right?
Oh, my God. I have a really good one.
Yeah.
No, I have a really, really good one. My mom spoke to her last week, actually, and she does like just like a phone reading, and she says names. Like, she's really good.
Names?
Yeah, she told my mom last week, she was like, who's Robert, her brother? Like, who? And she was like, I have a message for Robert. Like,
I have a message.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Are you interested?
I am so interested, but so scared. Has it ever made you feel like uneasy about your future?
Yeah, 100%. No, you have to go in and be prepared to like, that's why people don't do it. I feel like it's because you hear things maybe you don't want to hear.
Precisely. But then like it could help you.
Most of the time it's beneficial, like, or it's like protective information. I mean, they're not going to tell you like, you got 2 months, baby. Like, you know, like it's not
2 months until
but
this
it's more
happens.
so like, look into this thing, or like, pay attention to this, or like, or they'll say, she's said in messages that are cryptic enough that 3 months later I'll be like, oh
my God, that's what she was
I
talking
understand about. Yeah, like, and she's based in, I don't even know where she is. I want to say that like she's from like somewhere in Europe, so the way that she says things is very different than the way that we would, like her sayings and whatnot. So like it takes time to like unpack it in your life, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah. But she's really good.
No video, just audio?
Video.
Oh, it is.
Like
That
almost like a
makes sense.
FaceTime, like, but it's like on WhatsApp. And she starts with like doing reading. Like she's like, here are my messages, like for you, basically. Like she's
As soon as you get on, she's like, I have things to
and
say.
she's big on like presents, like to my mom. You know, she's like, your dad's here, because my mom always like wears her dad's ring, like because you're supposed to like wear something physical, or like bring like trinkets or things that are like, you know, not
your Labooboo.
Yeah, like I see a creature,
A
a furry.
Maybe you're getting a dog. Nope, it's just my Labooboo.
You know, there's like things that have like connection, I guess. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while. Honestly, I get a lot of information when I do it, so I really only do it like every like 2 years.
Yeah, you don't need it much.
And right now, I fear I'm not in a state that I should be doing that.
I don't need to know anything big.
I'm good.
Imagine I do it. It's like, don't move in with your boy.
No, she would say like she said like to my mom about me, she's like, I see keys for your daughter. Like, you know, she's jingling around.
Oh, was this before you bought your condo?
Yeah.
That's
like
crazy.
You know, stuff like that.
Keys, jingle, jingle. No, I mean, my mom definitely goes to one a lot.
She does. Does she have one unlock? Like, she has a go-to?
Yeah, she does. I don't know. I've never. But I mean,
ever in your life? Have you ever gotten your tarot
a little
cards?
boring. Yeah, I do tarot cards. I've done that.
Okay.
I've pulled some cards, but that doesn't freak me out as much. But not in the way of like walking into a psychic and doing tarot cards. It's been like at events or like.
Oh, I see. So you never. Yeah, I guess she's more of a psychic medium now that I think about it, because she does like, she'll say messages from like
Long Island medium. No.
Yeah, no, literally. That shit's real, by the way. Like, I've heard stories about her like going up to people like in my local IGA, which is like the grocery store, and being like, you know, your sister's here. She wants to tell you. Like,
she's like, I can't help it. I just had to tell you.
I can't. She's here, and she's loud.
She's loud. Her presence is here. She's dancing right there. She's doing
They say something so specific. They'll be like, and she's in a tutu, and she says, "Remember when we used to go to ballet together?" And then like the person's like crying. Like, it's crazy.
God. Imagine just like living with those thoughts all the time.
Oh my God, it would be so loud. You would need like, seriously.
Can psychics like? Does she like know what you're thinking in that moment? Like, what if you're like, oh, this lady, she can like hear you?
I think that's the difference between like psychic and medium, because medium is like dead people, right? Like, it's more so like.
Sorry, I guess I went back to
psychic
girl, you're psychic, but who also does medium work. I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
I feel like no one can like really.
No, because if you could read, like, then wouldn't you be like a millionaire and like you predict everything right, and like the stock market? Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that
there's a lot of unlocks there.
Yeah.
You have a lot of money. Yeah, that's true. Wow.
That's why people. I mean, I believe. You know, look, not everybody believes.
I do. No, I definitely do. That's why I haven't done it.
Yeah.
Really. If I didn't think it worked, I would go.
Yeah, and it seems like your mom would be very much so and tapped into that.
Yeah. No, maybe like when life's a little like not spicy enough, I'll go spice it up.
Yeah.
And go. Crazy.
So crazy.
Well, we have a really fun episode with Hannah Brown. I'm so excited to kind of delve into it with her. And
Me too.
Definitely give us a rating, 5 stars. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us at Gals in the Go Podcast on Instagram. Follow at Brooke Michio, at Danielle Carolyn.
We have a big week. We have a big week.
We have
week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
As this episode's up, we're on Nantucket.
On Nantucket.
We didn't think we were going this year.
We didn't think, but the opportunity came across our desk. How could we decline?
I'm
of course, so
excited.
exciting.
A little bestie trip. I think it's a brand trip with Sam Edelman, and they invited a ton of I think it seems
duos,
to be bestie duos.
I know we have to share a room.
I know. Yep. We're always sharing a room, but I think everyone else is sharing a room too.
No, I know.
And we'll be in a house, which is different. Actually, no, I guess we did a house last time we went, but
a house with people that were getting to know for the first time. It will be fun.
Our share house. Nantucket house. I'm really excited.
I know there's a lot of activities. So
many activities.
Yeah.
Sunrise yoga is involved. A crawfish boil. I gotta they asked me a vegetable option because I don't eat seafood.
Oh my God, a tofu boil.
Yeah, or I think it's cauliflower steak or something. Which I'm actually.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious, but I'm kind of excited about it. I've heard good things about cauliflower steak.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, so definitely go follow us on Instagram because we'll be posting Coastal Grand related things, and I have some videos I want to make for Gals in the Go together.
Yeah, you're a
chief
content.
Chief content, Brooke's vibes.
Yeah.
We love you guys, and we'll get into the episode now. This message is brought to you by Old Navy. As our lovely listeners know, we love being Gals in the Go, and that's especially true in the summer when we practically live outside. Whether we're going for a walk, playing with friends, or honestly just running errands, we'll be doing anything to be outside and enjoy the summer weather that we've literally craved all year long and talked about on the podcast. And when it comes to finding the perfect fits for our summer on the go, we are obsessed with Old Navy. I have to say, literally this morning, I placed a huge order on Old Navy for both myself and Ryan. We have a trip coming up, the two of us soon. And they just have the best summer styles. I'm serious. Just you wait till we're stunting in our Old Navy. They have the perfect activewear that's both fashion forward and functional. That means you get to wear all the cute, bright colors like poppy blues, greens, pinks, purples, while still enjoying a fabric that is sweat wicking with a non-pinching waistband. And for the lovely moms listening, Old Navy is the activewear destination for the entire family. So while you're treating yourself to that pair of kaleidoscope print leggings and a gorgeous top, you can also grab some cute things for the husband and kiddos. We made it through the winter, guys, and now it's time to feel and dress summer ready. Shop Old Navy activewear for the fam in-store and online at oldnavy.com.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke
and Danielle, and today we have the beautiful, stunning, amazing Hannah Brown in the room with us.
Yay! Welcome, Hannah.
Thanks for having me.
This is amazing. This is a dream come true. I'm sure you get this all the time, but I feel like we were your Bachelorette era. We were watching it on the couch with our sorority sisters. It was
we were the ones in college.
Core to I feel like us, and
we have many quotes that we use from your season.
I love that.
Yes. It's just we love it so much, and seriously, we've just loved watching you grow and just all the different things you've done, and now being an author. Are we okay? What?
Yeah.
God bless.
We've lived many eras of life, but I am so thankful for every single one of them, and excited to be here to chat about it all.
Oh my God, of course. We have your beautiful new book right here.
So stunning. So you've written now fiction and nonfiction, right? So I would imagine that, I personally would imagine that the fiction is harder to write. Do you feel like it is? Do you feel like you're good at kind of conceptualizing the stories?
It's just a totally different process. I say that, writing nonfiction, I didn't really have that in the cards for life because I didn't think people would really care about my life, and then ended up being on TV, and so that was hard because it's so vulnerable. And even writing that, I wrote that at 25, I think. I was just processing going through therapy for the first time, which I'm still so glad that I got to write a book during that time, because it was really reflective and honest, and how I felt in that moment, when you're 25, really looking back on your life and being wait, what am I doing? Who do I want to be? How have I gotten here? So that was challenging, just knowing how vulnerable it would be to share that with the world. Where fiction is harder because you're creating a story. I know all the plot points of my own life. I lived them. But creating plot points and really learning how to write a story definitely is challenging, but I've had a wonderful team to help. I had a co-author, Emily Larrabee, that helped with that and giving me the confidence and like, I can write a book, like we can do this together. So that definitely made the experience better than I could have imagined. But still, yeah, a lot of hard work goes into it, and I'm so excited for people to read it and that, you know, people are loving it. It's
awesome. Called, if you guys don't know, it's The 4 Engagement Rings of Sybil Rain, and I feel like it's coming out the perfect time. It's actually coming out, I believe, the week that this episode's going up. June 24th, right?
Yes.
So it's the perfect time because it's like beach read season.
Yes.
And
I'm hoping that we're all on the beach reading the book.
Yeah, so we can all do this together.
Not, I hope I transport you there. Whether you're sitting in a cubicle or in your little apartment, you know, with your parents, whatever it is, I hope this book just like is a really sweet escape.
That's amazing.
So cute.
Are you a big reader yourself?
Yes, I am. It's hard to read a lot when you're writing, I will say.
I'm sure.
So I feel like I don't even read as much as I used to. But when I'm writing, I try to like stay out of the genre, like romance, when I'm writing, because I don't want to.
Of course, no.
You want to get inspired or like you just
yeah.
have to be your own.
But then like once I'm done, then I'm like,
oh, let's go.
Like, give me all.
yeah. I just bought like Emily Henry's book yesterday, so I'm like, I can.
You can dive in now.
Yes.
Oh, that's really
I love
exciting.
to write. I mean, I love to read, of course, and always have. It's always been like a great escape for me, and you know, I've really struggled with anxiety a lot of my life, and so I just, when I think about like my childhood, like just going back and reading like a good book and kind of get wrapped up in that was like definitely a way that I coped. And
Totally.
yeah, I hope that I'm, you know, maybe other people who have experienced the same thing are gonna have that reading The 4 Engagement Rings of Sybil Rain.
No, 100%. That's half the reason more than half of the reason I read. It's when so much is going on in my life and I don't want to think about it anymore. So you get involved in someone else's life and it totally
slows you down.
I actually, and like if it's personal, you don't have to, but you were talking about the other day in a podcast I was listening to that you have tools for when you're feeling anxious. And Brooke and I always talk about this because like for me, my anxiety is really physical. So like I feel super like my heart's racing, I get really nervous, whatever. So for me, it's like essential oils. Like I am constantly sniffing essential oils, or I have certain things that I do. Do you have anything that's like really kept you sane?
I have like a spiral plan like written out, so it kind of just depends. Sometimes it's just like
Yeah, the level of like spiral we're talking.
Yeah,
like, got it.
I think it starts really physical a lot of time for a lot of people with anxiety. Mine's really heady, but
yeah,
the way through that is you're supposed to like move in some type of way, whether that's like punching the air, like sounds so dumb, or like doing jumping jacks, or for me, I just like walk around the block of where I live.
Oh, nice.
You have to like get out of the space that you're in. That is like that's one thing, but I truly have like a list of things to like look back on. Okay, what level are we at and what do we need to do?
That's awesome.
Also just like, I think we're all so connected to our phones, and like that is such a anxiety provoking thing, at least for me, in social media. So it's like not taking in that information and taking in information that I know is going to help me. So whether that's like a really good book that has talking about rewiring my brain or reminding me of truth that I know about, like this is just like a moment, like it will get better. I am not dying right now. Like this is just some physical sensations that I'm having. Yes, I'm in an extremely overwhelmed state and it's going to get better. So just taking in that instead of getting on my phone and comparing to other people who are like, well, why are they looking like they're having the best time on the beach? Why can't I be that way? It's like, we have no idea what they're actually feeling. So stop comparing to that and use fill yourself and your time and your thoughts with good things that are going to actually change the state that you're in, not continue to exploit that in like a very vulnerable moment.
I love that. It's so true. Like you can get so wrapped up in those emotions for a second, then you're like, oh wait, I've been through this before, and then I do feel better eventually.
Yeah.
It's just you have to remind yourself in that moment.
But it's so hard.
It's
like
so
I'm saying that
hard.
as someone who's like really in the thick of it right now, and have gone through seasons. Like I felt like almost like healed from it. But then when you have a lot of things happening at one time, like, it comes back, and then you have to be like, okay, and let's go back into our toolbox. Like, does that mean that we need to be on some medication right now? Probably. Do we need to be more on top of like making sure we get those therapy sessions in? Yes. Yeah. And what are the other things that I can do to like protect my peace at home? And that's like maybe not watching certain shows and listening to certain music or whatever. Like, it's truly like just protecting your peace in every way possible. That doesn't mean you're crazy or like fragile. It's just you have to do the things that you know are going to get you back into that confident place that you can feel really good in your skin. And anxiety makes you feel horrible in your own skin. So you have to figure out and protect like what needs to be the most important, and that's just your peace.
Also, you just had your bachelorette.
Yeah.
Was that so fun? Brooke and I are approaching this era of life where like all of our friends are starting to get married and all the bachelorettes, and so we're like obsessed with talking about it. Did you have so much fun?
It was really fun. Aww. Yeah, my friends like definitely like matched my energy.
Oh, good.
I was coming straight from Bachelor in Paradise, filming that. And so I was a little exhausted, and I really needed something like R&R. And honestly, they were like, we love this, because most of my friends are married with kids. So like a full rager I was never going to be that girl anyway, but we just had the best time. Like just being able to catch up. Like all of our lives are so different, and we all live different places. So just like having that time together was so fun.
It's so funny going from Bachelor in Paradise to your Bachelorette.
Yeah.
So much Bachelor.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so full circle.
I know.
Yeah. Well, talk about full circle. I mean, you like being a contestant on the Bachelor to then the Bachelorette to then going back, because there was many years then in between, I guess, from when you were the Bachelorette to how many years? That was like 5 or 6 years in between, right?
Yeah.
6 years. How did it feel? I mean, were you excited? Were you not nervous, but I'm sure that it brings up some.
It was like a first day of school. Like, it definitely felt nervous, and just also the experience is so different. But you definitely do have like this kind of like visceral reaction being back into that world. But I had to keep reminding myself, like, I'm in such a different season of life. This is actually not about my drama. I'm here to like just advise. So I did have to remind myself that for a second, but it also was like a show that I haven't done before. You know, I wasn't ever on Bachelor in Paradise other than coming in like as a guest for like a day. So it was truly like a whole new experience. And it was just really amazing to be able to be there, to kind of be the person that I wish I would have had going through such a weird way to date, and just have somebody that's like rooting you on, encouraging you, kind of like in the bubble, but like also has like no skin in the game. Like, it doesn't matter to me if you fall in love or not. Like, I want you to have that experience, but like doesn't help my storyline or my life in any way. Like, you do you. I'm trying to help you with this experience to make it the best as possible. So yeah, it was really cool to be able to do that. I feel honored to be back, and you know, will always cherish Bachelor Nation for all that it has given me in my life.
Totally. No, I'm feeling good about this. I think it's so fun that the Golden Bachelors are involved as well. Like, that's so fun.
They're the best. Like, they are my favorite. I think the Goldens are are truly like the coolest. They bring so much light to the show and fun. They don't care. Like, they probably they do not care how they are edited, what is in and what is out. They're just like, they really remind everyone there like what an opportunity this is, and because they just like have so much wisdom, and I think it's gonna be really cool to see how they interact with the typical cast. And people are gonna love it.
I'm ready for this. Like, I'm just so curious, like the relationships, like everything.
We saw the cast announcement, I guess, or at least we saw Dale.
Right?
So that's
we should tell her
exciting.
our lore with Dale.
Dale?
Okay, yeah, tell me.
It's like actually nothing.
It's like a running joke just on our podcast for years and years. Just, it originally started, of course, with us watching The Bachelor. We're like, oh, Dale, ha ha ha. Like, you know, he ran off the show, he got engaged, whatever. And then, you know, but then it kind of turned into, oh, I saw Dale Moss at an event in New York City. I think I came back and shared that maybe. And then you came back maybe a month later. You're like, I saw Dale Moss at an event in New York City.
And then it's not even just at events. We'd see you saw him at a bar one time. Like we just keep seeing Dale. All signs are pointing to Dale. We just always
we see him together. We see him apart. Like we just continue to see Dale.
Yeah, so we just have this joke. So then when I saw that he was on Bachelor in Paradise, I sent it to Brooke. I was like, oh, our buddy Dale. Like, well, because it became Brooke and him actually met, and he like.
Oh yeah.
Tell me.
Well, he was like, oh, tag me, like and like, you know, he's passing around the phone. We took like a group photo. We were like at an event with a
Surf
brand.
Lodge.
Yeah, at Surf Lodge, like a bar, you know, event. He was like, oh, pass the phone, tag yourself. And he captioned the picture, "New friends!" exclamation point. Everyone in my life sends me this. They're like, "New friends."
New friend, you and Dale. It's just like
that's kind of sweet.
It was very sweet.
Oh, it's nothing bad. He's just always around.
But he's always has a smile. He's always in the corner smiling. He's a smiley guy. He's
down to clown.
He's
like, maybe
what are y'all's thoughts on Dale?
I want the best for him, you know. I feel like he's working hard. He shows up to everything.
No, I'm dying for him to find love this season because I feel like he's just really striking out. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I really like Dale. I think he's so sweet and
he's my new friend, so. No, but he never followed me back, but that's okay.
Okay, that's hilarious. New friends, but we're not gonna follow each other. That is so funny. He's I think everybody's been really shocked to see that he's on the season because like he hasn't probably been on the show in like 5 years.
Yeah.
No, because it was Claire's, right? He was in Claire's.
Claire, and
he took a break from like the franchise, like in general. I feel like
totally. Yeah. So I was shocked to see him as well, but that was the first time I was meeting him, and he's a really sweet guy, and I think has true intentions for.
That's really nice.
Slay Dale.
Yeah. Slay. So. I'm with y'all. I'm rooting for him too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. There were some others that like haven't been on in a while and came back. I
know. Now I'm forgetting. I was swiping through the Instagram. I was like, ooh.
It's exciting though. I'm really excited to be.
Were y'all? So y'all said you watched my season, but did y'all? Have y'all been like avid Bachelorette fans?
Like definitely
probably not the last.
Yeah,
but I actually watched Gary's season of Golden Bachelor, and then I watched
Joan.
No, before
Joey.
No, not Joe. Oh my God, Grant. I watched Grant's season because I think he's a sweetie. So.
Yeah.
So I kind of tune in when I want. And
I haven't tuned into like a full season in like a long time, and I feel like.
Well, because also we were in college and it just like was so perfect. Like after chapter,
exactly.
It's the best.
It's like what you watch in college with your girlfriends.
Exactly. Sure. I feel like growing up, I watched it with my mom, and then like I transitioned to college and you watch it. I need like a tradition to like. You know, I need to go to so and so's house on Monday and watch it. Like,
I miss that.
Maybe we should start that.
Y'all should start that.
I want to do that for Bachelor in Paradise.
It's like a book club, but
and we could be like,
y'all can read the book.
Read the book between the commercials.
Oh my gosh!
No, I think it's perfect.
Okay, so y'all should do that. I'll send you all copies. If y'all do it, I'll send you all copies. And we.
Oh my God, please! I saw that.
Just an hour of Hannah.
So you worked with an illustrator. Did you describe the vision?
I just wanted it to be like watercolor-ish in the background. That kind of matches the aesthetic of my first book too.
Yeah.
With then like the silhouette. You know, we have a theme because this is my second romance novel, Mistakes We Never Made. It's a different background, obviously, but it has a silhouette and it's watercolored and has the same type of writing. So I just wanted to keep it where it really does feel like a collection, but you know, it's set in Hawaii, so we wanted some like bright fun colors. Cute. So yeah.
I have 2 questions, I guess. Number one, or I guess it's just a point. You don't have to read the first book to understand this one, right?
No, you do not. It's like the characters kind of overlap, but not in a way that would, you know, make the experience of reading the first book after the second book any less enjoyable.
It's just if you happen to read Mistakes We Never Made. then
Yes.
you'll be like, oh, I remember that character.
Totally.
I love when books do that.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Callbacks. Like,
yes, a little
fun. It feels
side
familiar.
quest. Yes. And then second, I have to say, like, this is something I feel like it capture my attention in like a bookstore. I'd be like, oh, like what's going on here? Like I feel like I would be, if I didn't know that you were also writing, I would be like, oh, Hannah Brown, like that's, do you ever get that? Like, do you get people that discover you from your books and they're like, oh my gosh, I read this book and like I never made the connection that it was you from the show.
That started to happen, which was
so
really cool. That is my favorite, when people come up to me and they're like, I always assume it's from The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh my gosh, I love you. I love your books. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, that's
the best compliment. Yes.
Like, it's really cool to, like I said, I'm so appreciative to The Bachelor, Bachelorette. But, you know, I want to evolve and grow an audience that's, you know, getting bigger and reaching them from different places. So that's always like the best thing to hear.
And you've done such a good job at that, I have to say. I feel like
you.
you have really like, created this whole career for yourself, and really, I feel like it's based on you. Like, you share your journeys through everything. I mean, we talk about Dancing with the Stars. We could talk
Seriously.
about yes. I mean, you have done so much. What I'm blanking on the competition game.
Special
Forces. When I told people that you were coming on, they're like, "And she was amazing on Special Forces."
No, you do
like
everything.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
What?
That's my mom's favorite accomplishment of mine. She's like,
Really?
like, that was just like the coolest thing to see you do that, because she was so scared for me to do it. She's like, she didn't want me to do it.
Yeah.
And then when I came back and like finished the whole thing, she was like, that I can't. And I tried to tell her everything, and then she was like, watch. She'd be like, I can't believe you did that. I was like, I know, me either, but I just, it's either sink or swim, you know, or don't get in the water at all. And I wasn't going to do that.
Do you feel like that's the hardest? Because that was one of 5 shows I guess you've done. I'm like counting how many, right?
4.
Because Bachelor 3, and then yes, but Dancing with the Stars, I'm counting for you. However many shows you've done total. Like, do you feel like that was the most difficult, or?
No, they're all difficult in their own way. I feel like for me, for that show, I was like, it's only 10 days. Like, I could do anything in 10 days. Where Bachelorette, you know, it's
a longer thing.
I think Bachelorette's the hardest show.
When you're the lead?
Yeah, when I was the lead. I think that's the hardest show I've ever done.
Like, that's just a lot.
And just like, it's the pressure. If you have anxiety and stuff, like, it's a pretty like hard thing to do, and like really personal. Dancing with the Stars was tough because I was coming off of Bachelorette, and that made it so tough. And obviously like physically demanding, but I would say the hardest show that I've been on, and like experience wise, is The Bachelorette, without a doubt.
I believe that. I feel like it's a lot, and because it's like your show, so there's commentary, there's opinion,
and it seems like, you know, it's kind of crazy to say that, because you're like, oh my gosh, you're getting to go to all these amazing places, and you have like you're dressed in these beautiful outfits, and like it is so hard on you mentally, physically, like every way that you can think of, like just feeling like you've gone through the ringer. You do that. Like, I have so much empathy and compassion for every lead on that show, because we're the only ones that can kind of understand, but then each person's experience is so unique. Like, I'll never know what it's like to be like Grant, and like what his thoughts and feelings and the triggers that he maybe had from it because of his past. Just like people won't understand what it was like for me, and like how my season ended and stuff. So just y'all gotta, that's what's so hard, because like there's so many people like always have an opinion about things, and I'm just like, man, they're doing the best they can, just like I was. Like,
really make
it gives you that perspective, I'm sure.
I mean, of course, still I'll have like my own commentary, but like I get kind of upset when my fiance is watching and he says anything negative. I'm like,
I'm
like,
never been there.
Show them some compassion. You don't understand.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, but don't you agree that was dumb? And I was like, yes, I guess. And we don't know the full story.
That's nice to offer that perspective.
Yeah.
Do you reach out, like, will you reach out to the leads, or do the leads ever reach out to you and be like, hey, like, I have this opportunity. You come back to school with your keys in your hand.
I know.
Sometimes I'm not always the best at like being, it's weird, like I'm active on social media, but I'm not always the best about like communicating back and forth on there. So I've had a few that I've been able to
or like in person when you see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's so cute.
But I feel like there's some like bachelorettes and bachelors that really take on that role and like
Totally.
Oh yeah,
amazing
mentor
way.
mentee.
Yes,
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed a little space away from it all.
Of course.
But
No,
now
you
I'm in
ate
that
it.
space.
Like
So
that
now
was-
I'm in that space where like I do want to be the person people can reach out to. But there was a season where, you know, I just wanted to kind of live my own life, not be triggered by anybody else's experience and go back to mine. And, you know, I'm in a good spot now.
You gave it your all. Like seriously, such a good season. So
Thank
like,
you.
you deserved it. And now you're engaged.
I am.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Like, and she's wearing all white. Where's this outfit from? I'm obsessed.
Alice and Olivia.
It's, of course,
yes.
they have
Yeah.
the best
They have
sets. Like,
such good stuff.
have you had so much fun like picking out outfits for your book tour and all that? Like,
I'm trying. I mean, I've got book tour. I have my own
Bridal
wedding,
stuff.
honeymoon. Like, it's just a lot. I'm like, I gotta stop. I gotta stop with the wardrobe. Like, it has gotten out of control, and I'm still like, I need more things. I need more things. I'm like,
more
this
white,
is-
more white.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be over wearing white after this, though.
I can't wait.
That
though.
that's
Like,
how it should be. I feel like
Yeah.
you should do it to that level. This
And then
way
you're like,
good.
I'm done. Only color.
Yeah.
Wait, are either one of you in relationships?
We're both in long-term relationships.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. So
amazing.
yeah, I
Okay.
just wear white a lot. No,
Okay.
no significance.
she's just waiting.
Yeah, I'm like,
kidding.
no, I happen to own a lot of it.
Yeah.
If I
Ready
ever
at
need
any
it.
moment.
Yeah.
No, I'm really excited for when like we're both getting married and stuff. It's gonna be so
Yeah.
much fun. But we're definitely having fun like following along you and just like other people that we followed for so long that are like in their bridal era. It's just so special.
Yeah.
And so fun and exciting. And I heard that you're getting married in the south of France. Is
Yeah.
that true? That still haven't been there. Have you
So
been
chic. No,
No.
I've never been there.
there? I know we
Yeah.
studied abroad, so I was like,
Yeah. That wasn't a pit stop on the study abroad. It was
Yeah, where
south
did
of
you study
France.
abroad?
In Verona, Italy.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it was
But, like,
amazing.
traveled every
We went
weekend.
around. We with the backpack. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if they welcome travelers.
in south
They'd
of
be
France.
like,
Yeah, they do. No, they do. You're
They
fine.
do. They
Yeah.
How did
do.
you know you wanted to get married there? Like, does he love it there too, or is this
We
like
just like we went. We actually like only went there for like 2 days, one trip, and we were just like, we love this place and we love France, and so we knew we wanted to do destination. We're like, well, what place kind of has any type of significance that we could pick, and that's how we picked it.
Easy.
Not-
It
not
doesn't
like
have to be
a-
this whole thing.
It's not this
like,
whole story. Yeah,
His
we like
fifth
it.
cousin once
Yeah.
removed
Yeah.
was born there.
Yeah. No, literally, it just makes you happy, and that's
Yeah.
what's most
That's
important.
so
Oh my
special.
god, I can't wait for all the content.
Are you doing honeymoon right after?
yes, we are.
So immediately into it.
Yes.
I'm
We're getting
hearing
it done.
this- it's kind of nice to like I hear like just do it like immediately because otherwise you push it off, I think, and it becomes like a whole thing of like
Yeah.
you lose the excitement almost.
That's
Yeah,
what we're.
steam.
I don't know. Then I've heard people say that it's better to like wait and go back and do it, but you know, it's booked. We're going.
It's booked.
I
Non-refundable trip.
I'll be doing
Yep.
that too one day when I get married. I think I'll give myself a day or two after the wedding
Oh, we're
to be
doing that.
hungover. Okay, good.
Yeah, we're not going like the next day. We have a
You send
full
off.
day.
Everyone sends you
Yeah,
off.
I
Yeah.
just hear because I was just on this trip to Sandals, like Sandals, the
Yeah.
resorts, and it was 90% honeymooners, and everyone had just come from their wedding, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, like I really wish I waited a day," because they were like throwing up in the Atlanta airport, like on their way to their honeymoon. So you made the right decision,
Yeah,
just because
that-
it's so much talking and
Yes.
drinking and
Yeah, I feel like it could be really easy to get super drunk at your wedding to the point you feel really bad the next day.
and it's a good, it's you're so happy, you had so much fun.
But then I'm like, yeah, I've been actually thinking about that. It's like, how do you balance that? Because I don't want to feel like shit the next day.
I know. You want to
It's like you wake up married and you're like, I'm sorry, I can't even kiss you because I'm throwing up.
Literally, I'm so concerned about that.
So, I mean, yeah, we'll see.
I feel like you'll be talking to so many people and just having so much fun, you forget to even take a drink.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I
You
can't
have to
wait
do
for
like
the
a
whole
1 for
recap.
1 like water to drink.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you gotta. You know how every bridesmaid. I haven't been a bridesmaid yet, but like they give like jobs.
Yes,
like, maybe
the
you could
task.
have like someone on like water duty. Like that's like
Yes.
making sure you're drinking your water.
Yeah.
Like
that's actually a
a
good
good idea.
idea.
I've heard the craziest duties recently. I've heard like that people have. For,
Oh,
like,
really?
You're gonna be like the DJ. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy.
Oh, like
but,
while you're getting ready and
yeah,
stuff?
like
Oh,
to
that's
curate
good.
the vibe.
Yeah, I have somebody that's on DJ.
Oh,
'Cause
you
I'm
already-
like, I don't want to think about that.
Wow, so you already have
Assigned the
assigned.
job.
No, we just like kind of talked
It
about
was
it, and there
chit-chat.
was like, it's like I got DJ. I was like, perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Like someone that knows the vibes, like one less thing you have to think about. Has there been anything that Adam's had like an opinion about the wedding that you're like, what? Like you care about that?
We just have been really good about, it's not just my day, it's his day too. So a lot of the conversations that I have, I just make sure that he's included, and he doesn't have like these like truly like intense opinions about anything, but he likes to be involved, and is awesome. Actually like, because I can be a little critical by nature, and so it's great to have him to point out like, oh my gosh, like the invitations, they look amazing, like he's that. And so it's good to have him around when making the decisions, because he can see like, I might be like, oh, well, this spacing's a little weird. He's like, yeah, but like, look at the invitation. It looks awesome. And I'm like, you're right, it does. So
that's really special.
Yeah, he's definitely been a part of it.
And I saw that you said somewhere that you guys are like, getting ready for the wedding and planning the wedding, but you're also planning to like commit to each other and like trying to be really intentional about that. Do you have any tips for that? I feel like that's such a special thing. Like, are you guys doing therapy together?
Yeah, we do therapy together. We do like counseling sessions together.
Is that a different therapist, can I ask, from your regular?
No, it's the same.
Same therapist.
Because our therapist is really, she is trained in attachment theory.
Oh, nice.
So it's, I'm sure y'all have heard of anxious and avoidant attachment. And so it's really important for your partner to become the person that you regulate with, because a lot of times it's our moms or our best friends. So learning how, when you have like intense emotions, how to be able to lean on your partner, that's a skill you have to like learn to do together. And so that's why we do therapy together a lot of times. It's because we're learning how to go through conflict, and also how to be the person that can help the other person in whatever feeling or emotion they're in. I don't think that just like naturally happens.
No, you're used to maybe calling your mom or your sister, if you have a sister, or your bestie. Like, that's a really interesting point that I haven't thought of. Like, I like the word that you use, regulate, too. Like, to be able to regulate each other. And
there are sometimes like reasons why, like Adam and I had a hard time regulating, because he has like more of a still face. Like, he's not as expressive with his face, which then would make me feel anxious, and like him having to recognize that, to be able to like show me where he's at, so that I felt like I could then be able to regulate with him. So we've learned all these things that I think are really going to help set us up. But like, nowhere near perfect, but we both have a very intense value around becoming like the best version of ourselves, to like continue to grow in our relationship, to not get just settle in our relationship, but continue to grow together. And so it might be different. People will be like, why do they go to therapy all the time? It's like, we want to have these really intentional moments together, where it's not like I go to therapy and I have to like have this big breakthrough session, then I have to come home and tell him all about it. It's like he got to experience that with me, and vice versa. And yeah, I think we're made to like bond with someone, and I want to learn how to do that better with my partner.
I'm obsessed with this.
No, I think that's how I feel about therapy in general. Like, people are like, what you in therapy for? I'm like, just like my life. Like, I just like, it's not like I have one big thing that I'm trying to work through or whatever. It's like, I feel like it's almost like a preventative measure, like so that I don't like,
definitely,
it's for when I have those hard days, and like I have that
your toolbox.
My toolbox. So I like that, because I feel like it's seeing it more as like a tool to like set you up for success.
Yes, totally.
Yeah,
so I mean, look, I've had my fair share of relationships that have not gone the way that I wanted them to, and there's been, beliefs that have been created for me that are maybe untrue, and so I've had to really work through some of my own hurt, and to have somebody there to, I know people say like, oh, you have to work on yourself before you can be in a relationship with someone. And like, I agree to an extent, but like, you also have to have, the only way to like heal those wounds from actual relationships is in relationship. Like, you can like be good on your own, but then as soon as you get in a relationship, if you haven't healed those beliefs and things that happened in your past, like you're going to be confronted with them at some point. So like you have to work through that together.
Wow.
And so I think, you know, a lot of times you'll hear girls be like, I just still need to like work on myself. And it's like, so I'm not dating. It's like, you just need to find somebody that's going to be willing to work with you through the things that you need to work on. And that has definitely been Adam. I mean, even when we first started dating, I was like, I am not okay. So
just so
I am letting you know I am not okay. So if you want to be on this ride, it's going to be bumpy. He's like, I'm in. Like, and
a real stand-up gent. We love that. No, seriously.
Or crazy, we don't know. But he just has like a mismatched what I believe people would think if they see me at my worst, and he continues to love me through it and be there with me in it. And he has his own stuff that I've been able to do that for him as well.
That's so sweet. And you guys met on a dating app, right?
Yeah. What about you guys with y'all?
I met my boyfriend on a dating app.
In college.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun.
no doubt.
Oh, wait, so y'all knew each other?
Yeah. I'll never forget, there was you'd have like sorority date nights and stuff.
Yeah.
I was out of town for one of them, and Brooke like sent me a video because he, like, one of my good friends took him on the date night so he could be, because all of his friends were on it. And so he went, and Brooke's like sending me videos like,
He's
is this the guy? Yeah, like he's behaving. Like, I don't think we were dating yet, but it was just like a fun thing. So
fun.
yeah, you did get to meet Ryan from the beginning.
Yeah,
I never thought
did.
about
but
it
not,
like that.
I'm 2 years older, so then I graduated. So
Okay,
then I like
yeah.
kind of like
True.
sporadically. But I know like the very beginning.
You were there for
and
the
it was
origin.
The origin.
The origin story.
Yeah.
It's so funny because back then, like, at least we were not as like now I feel like I would have been talking about him through the dating process, but I didn't talk about him for a hot minute. Maybe I posted him once we were dating, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm going on dates. You know how people just talk so freely now? I wish I did that. It would have been so fun.
Yeah.
To like go back and listen to those episodes.
I feel like you guys got together pretty quick though. Like not
We
like
did.
so quick, but like you were like, hey, we're dating. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
You guys I feel like didn't go on many like. It wasn't like you were seeing like. You know,
No,
college.
it's so true. Like in college it's different because now it's like, you might be talking to someone for a few months.
Yeah.
But we really,
You're seeing multiple people at once. I mean, in college you could be too, but I feel like
it's a little bit more like.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, everyone would know and see you at the dining hall. Like,
Yeah, totally. So you would go on a date with that guy. If it didn't work out, if you weren't doing the thing that you do like in the city where you're just dating
where you're
somebody
different nights
Yeah.
every night. Like
Yeah, like you would know. People talk. It's hard.
Yeah.
The city is pretty small. Like you find things out, but I feel like it's a little easier for guys or girls to be talking to a few people at once here. So, but yeah, no, that is true. It's very fun.
It's. I mean, I'm pro dating apps. I don't have any. Obviously,
it works for me.
Yeah, no, it works.
I think that's so awesome. And then you guys met, and I saw that he like knew he wanted to be married to you so soon. Like,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Yeah, sweet.
That's really nice. Yeah, no, it's nice to date men that are either willing to put in the work or they've worked on them. All of those things kind of collectively in one. I feel like it's nice to like when you meet someone that's like that and you're like, wow, these exist. Like,
Yeah, like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
what?
real?
You were probably like, holy shit.
Well, that's the thing. I think for so long, like I was like, when's the shoe gonna drop? Like you really are this attractive and this nice. Like you're actually nice, and he is.
And you guys live in Nashville together.
Yeah.
Nashville seems so fun. Do you
It
love
is
it?
so fun. Yeah. Have y'all been?
Yeah.
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 So fun.
It's
and
a good
like,
place.
so many people are moving there. I feel like it's becoming.
No, I was just talking to my Uber driver, and he was talking about just like how expensive New York is, and I'm like, I mean, Nashville's nowhere near New York, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
It is crazy because so many people are moving there. It's wild. I don't know what I expected when I moved because LA,
Right.
Santa Monica, very expensive as well. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be able to have like a mini mansion when I got to Nashville. And it's like not the case.
Just kidding.
If I go outside the city, totally. But Nashville is just really growing, and which makes it fun. There's so many things like popping up every
It's
day.
like events and stuff. I feel like there's a lot
going on, which is awesome. And I'm close to my family.
So true. Driving distance away, that's so special.
Yeah.
Do you like it better than LA? Or is it just different?
It's different. I loved LA. I could like.
Did you? Oh my God.
I did. Santa Monica. I like
Santa
Santa
Monica.
Beach.
Yeah.
Like, and I could have, go to like Manhattan Beach somewhere like down that way too. I could see I wouldn't probably live in LA.
Yeah, no, that's so fair.
I'm
I
like
was just
beach
curious.
girl.
Yeah, I
mean,
can tell
love
you love the beach. Yeah.
I love it.
I feel like the
You
38
sense that?
Bachelorette, I sense I'm getting beach energy. I feel
Yes.
like
You have such a calming, like,
yes, like
chill
read a book on a
energy.
beach, like
Yeah,
pack a pub sub.
Yeah.
You can read Hannah Brown's book.
Yeah,
on the
that's
beach.
what,
I mean,
yes.
that's my goal in life, is to have a place at the beach that, like,
I see this for
so
you.
that is like,
Would
that
you
is
do it
one
in
thing.
Florida? Like, do you like
At this
Florida
point,
beaches?
Florida.
Yeah. Florida.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm from Tampa, so I'm always rooting for people to
Yeah.
get a house in Florida. So many people are like moving to Florida. Like,
No, Florida is like the spot too.
it really is.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Well, this has been such a joy,
This
Hannah.
was so
No,
fun.
seriously.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
We're
Thank
so
you.
excited about the book. We
I
will
know, I
have it
can't wait.
linked in the episode description and everything. And I'm sure you guys follow Hannah, but you can plug her socials.
Yeah, where can
Like,
people follow
where
you?
can we follow you? Find
Plug
read the book?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the book is out now. You can find all the information you need on my Instagram, Hannah Brown. And I honestly can't remember what my TikTok handle is. I think it's Hannah K. Brown. I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm going on book tour this week. So I'll be in a bunch of different areas in the country. So you can come check that out. But yeah, you can pre-order book. I mean, well, sorry. It's not pre-order. You can get them now.
It's
You
out.
can get it
Yeah,
now.
it's like surreal. You can get them now wherever books are sold.
We're so excited, and we'll have, like we said, we'll have all the information and description down below as well. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Yeah, thank you.
So fun.
Yes, it was, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.